Quantum drive. Landing complete.
Hello, Ronnie, AK Mac, and welcome. So, I decided today would be a good day to take a look at this beast. This is the Origin 600i. It is the Explorer variant, now in 3.2. I'm glad they put the Explorer variant in and not just the luxury liner. It kind of looks... it gives it more of a purpose. Unfortunately, there isn't a rover with it, but we're going to take a look around inside. You've just seen me fly it down from Port Olisar to Yella. It kind of suits Yella with its white exterior, but we'll have a quick scout around the outside. I say quick because I want to do it fast before anything explodes or goes wrong. I did try and do the Avenger one earlier, but for some reason couldn't get back in the ship, and the server crashed, so I left it as is, sort of a half-recorded video. But no, I really, really like this ship. It is a bit too clean for my liking in terms of styling and aesthetics. I am more of a Drake, used, rough around the edges kind of person, but you'll see when you get inside, it is so much like the Normandy from Mass Effect that I cannot help but love it. Even the sort of layout is very Normandy-esque. Anyway, let's get inside. Nice little Origin panel here. We'll go to the top deck, start at the top, and then we'll work our way down. Surprisingly, there's a lot of room inside this ship. You wouldn't think so looking at it. It looks quite compact and small, but they've cleverly put it together. Anyway, we'll start on the deck. You did see the deck earlier, if I've done the recording right. But this is the bridge, sorry, not deck. Pilot seat is in the middle. Then you've got two co-pilot seats for whatever reason. Navigation, communication, assistance and whatnot. But look at that view. It's as if you just stood outside already. You really do have an amazing field of view, and the beauty is it continues on the lower deck as well for the captain's quarters, which, if I was an owner of this ship, I would be very excited. So you come out of the bridge. This, to me, feels a bit too much like not the game Dead Space, but it's just not used space. It's a bit irritating. It says engineering, so maybe it's a panel which you can remove and, you know, expose some of the components. But it just seems a little odd to have nothing back here and everything at the front. So you come out of the bridge, you've got your elevator to the right hand side. That takes you outside, or it takes you to the lower deck. To the left, you've got 3 escape pods. Now these are obviously for your bridge crew. So pilot, 2 co-pilots. When you go inside, you can see it's got this little information screen for temperature. You've got a little monitor here for LOC, STR, maybe stats, so I don't know what that could mean. And then a control panel, so you can lock it, you can close it. Pretty much once, when the escape pods come online, I'm sure that'll have much more sense, maybe tweaked a little bit, but 3 of them, kind of handy. And then in here is the map room. So we have heard recently that you will be able to have icons of ships in the vicinity. Not just dots like we have on the small radars, but actual icons, little miniature versions of ships on the holo viewer. You can also look down into the engineering department, or the, well, not the engineering, the garage, basically. It's where the rover gets deployed from. We'll talk about that in a little bit later on. But you've got a couple of monitors, one either side. Not sure if... I'm assuming they'll be functional for some form of working with the star map, I'm guessing. What I don't really like is that this is blocked off. It would make more sense to allow you to go straight through, because to get to that side, you have to go down onto the next floor down, run through the cargo bay, or the rover bay, and then up the elevator on that side, which seems a little silly, really. I don't know why they're trying to block that corridor off from this side. It would make more sense to have it connected. Anyway, let's go down to the lower deck. Pull the elevator back up. It's an incredible view of yellow. We've actually landed on a bit of a slant, which is why we've got a bit of an angle going there. So we don't want to go to surface, we just want to go to the lower deck. Did that work? No. There we go. There we are. So, this lower deck is where the captain's quarters are. And as you can see, this is very much like the Normandy. You've got the bridge on the top and the captain's quarters underneath. So the captain has pretty much the same view as the pilot, which I think is a real nice touch. You can wake up to this, which is just insane. It looks phenomenal. They did mention about shading out the glass, making it foggy or whatever. They'll bring that in eventually, just for the sake of you wouldn't want a big open window where you wake up. Nice little seating area with sort of coffee table, some cigars and a journal there. Nice little touch here with the plant wall. Obviously greenery and plants and so forth are a sign of affluence, so that's why they've got that. A few books, a couple of bottles of drink, and a really cool notepad and pen. The notepad holder I think is really cool. I would happily buy one of them. And then a control panel here, which I assume will be used for the captain to look at the crew manifest, the cargo manifest, just checking up on his ship, what's going on, have all information at his fingertips there. So coming through here, we go into the, I don't know, the exploration module. This will house a rover, some sort of vehicle that you'll use to transport yourself around the planets. What I do like about this compared to the exploration variant of the Constellation is that it's a lot of room here. With the Connie Aquila, you're not really able to get in and work on the rover at all, should it take any damage. Here, it looks like you've got a lot of room to be able to fix things up. And not only that, there appears to be this little thing here. Not sure if that's for clothing or for tools or weapons or what, but I'm hoping it's for tools. So when your exploration vehicle comes back up again, and it says here engineering panel as well, you'll be able to, you know, put repairs on it, make sure it's fixed. As you can see, that's where the map room is, just up above. Couple more monitors on the wall. I'm assuming with these being modules there for something to do with the room itself. And it's got mag clamps as well, which will hold the exploration vehicle in place. Is it the links? I can't remember. I think the links might be for the Karak. We've also got unusual mag clampy style things on the sides here. I'm not sure what that's for. I know we've got these to lower. They're the hydraulics to lower the actual thing. This is the bit that lowers. Let me open it for you, show it off. Got your control panels back here. Got two of them either side, so you don't have to walk across. Quite a lot of room still to maneuver around, even though the door's open, so a crew can be waiting for the return of the exploration vehicle and team. I can just imagine actually rising up on this lift as a team in a vehicle and then seeing your crew just waiting for you, or a medical crew just to help you in case one of you's been injured. Anyway, you've got another little cupboardy hole there. Really not sure what that's for. And then it leads through. The doors are nice touch with the black glass, or the clear glass with black frame and Origin logo. Really nice touch there. So you come down here. You've got a nice granite looking wall, another sign of affluence, and then a phenomenal looking crew quarters. I've never seen anything so nice in my life. This is all wooden flooring. You've got 4 beds for each member of the crew. They've got their own beds, they've got their own TV, they even have their own seat, which is quite nice. Really nice touch. Like I say, you can't imagine all this fits inside. But this comes through into the crew escape pods. First and foremost, there's one for everyone, which is, again, nice, because not all ships come with enough. These panels, I'm sure, will be removed for engineering or whatnot. Little bench to get ready. And then you have the bathroom shower area, which is, again, really nice. Locker each, or a little area to put your stuff in each. Nice little bench. And then 2 male toilets, neither of which will open at the moment. And some medic supplies, just in case. Really nice crew quarters. I can see that coming in handy. And being a member of the 600i crew of an exploration team, being down here, I think will just be fantastic. And then coming up and getting to work on a vehicle or exploring or whatnot. Anyway, the elevator this side, we can go up to the top deck. We're still on the lower deck at the moment. You remember we came through from the captain's quarters. So this is the upper deck, leading through into kind of the map room, but you've got 2 more stations here. They look like scanning stations, I believe it says. Don't really work at the moment, as scanning is just coming in, and it's more to do with the pilot scanning than anything else. Sure, they'll have some good uses for those, but again, the wall blocks you from getting through. I think it would make more sense allowing you to come all the way through, rather than having to take the elevator down and across. Just my opinion. It just seems logical to me. I might be wrong on that one, but let me know what you think. Now, this is the Armory. Really, really cool. You've got lots of these little panels here for suits and armor, and some more. And then you've got weapons and armory. So there's going to be holding all the weapons, the armor, the suits, the exploration suits, some medical supplies, and a fire extinguisher, just in case someone decides to go all arson on you. From there, you come into this area, which I think is probably one of my favourite bits. And it's so big. It's over 2 levels, but it's split into 3 with like a semi-tier. You can actually look down there. I've only just noticed that now. That is very nice. A fully stocked bar with Blue Moon beer, by the looks of things. You go down. Ooh, lag. Got some. Oh, actually, we can come around here. You can actually sit at the bar, which is a nice little touch. Then it goes to the half tier, the sort of secondary tier, which just has a nice little table, a lot of seating, a lot more seating. Quite nice being able to sit here and have a nice view out of the back, or is that the front? I can't remember. Which then leads to another little row of seats. Quite cozy. It's more like a party boat. This is where, if you had the VIP version, the VIP will be spending most of its time. But being an exploration version, I don't know if that's really necessary or if they should have just made it a little different. Got a little TV screen. You can watch all the Saturday matches going on. A pool table. Cannot wait for that to be a mini game. There's going to be a championship going on somewhere, I can guarantee that. Lots more seats and some pool cues. Very cool. Someone's definitely... John, who makes all those boxes, he's definitely going to make that somehow. Leads back. We'll check out these doors in a sec. They're just engineering, but we'll have a look. And it leads into the canteen, the crew mess hall, which doesn't really look like a mess hall. It looks more like a upmarket restaurant. Nice marble table with 3 seats. And then you've got your kitchenette here, like a lot of ships have now, like the Reclaimer and even the Starfarer. Bottle holders, cupboards, I don't know, microwaves, cookers and stuff. A lot of food in there as well. I wonder if you'll have to keep all that supplied up. I would like that, but I can see a lot of people getting annoyed. Got a watermelon. Naturally. Is that a dumbwaiter of some form? Probably not. Big fridge. Looks like a nice, cool fridge, that. And then either side, you have the engineering, which seems a bit odd, putting it either side of the canteen, the mess hall, where it's probably supposed to be a lot cleaner. The blue ambient lighting is nice, and this room just looks incredible. It looks like something out of Tron. But I'm sure all the components will fit in here. You've got a button here which doesn't work at the moment. Maybe revealing... Oh, it does open, look. There's nothing in there. I think something's supposed to go in there, but at the moment, it is empty. That's for the engineer to figure out. All these panels will likely be removable, or not removable, but slide open to allow you to access other parts of the components and all those sort of things. Just check this side, see if there's anything worth looking at here. It's these sort of Gravlev tech again. I'm not sure if that texture's just a placeholder for now. Can't imagine so, because, you know, it's a pretty new ship. The same thing. I'm assuming these will be like power plants. Big components, power plants, gravity generators maybe, or quantum drives. The components that are important, but they're going to be big. I think that is everything on this ship. Obviously, it makes it sound like there's nothing to it. There's a lot to it, and it is just a remarkable ship. The style, the design, the layout, everything that's gone into this is phenomenal. Not my style, I must say. Like I've said, it's too clean for me. I don't like this sort of bright, clean, white look. I prefer it to be rustic as hell. But that is the 600i. I would love to know what you guys think of it. They have done a magnificent job with this. And I think being a crew member on board with for the exploration, being a VIP guy, not too fussed about that. It doesn't entertain me that much. But I can imagine being a captain. That would be nice on the exploration variant. Anyway, we will leave it there. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Make sure you leave a like if you did. Or leave a like. Hit that like button. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the 600i. Do you own one? Do you want to own one? Are you going to buy one when it comes into the game? Just trash its bed. I don't own the ship, so fuck them. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Be sure to join me over on Twitch. We will definitely be looking into this further in 3.2 and streaming it together, talking a bit more about the game, about the ships, and about 3.2. supermacbrothers Ryan is my Twitch channel. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Spread the word of love for Star Citizen, and I shall see you next time, guys. Thank you.